and that's totally replaced, the roof?
The roof's replaced.
And then...
The drywall just got installed yesterday.
And then what, like a few days ago, something else?
The main stack in the bathroom collapsed. And basically water everywhere. And the kitchen and the basement are destroyed.
Yeah, so we skipped last week.
Yeah. Times like this, you just got to thank Allah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do.
Yeah. We're back this week, and the room is, I don't want to say disarray because that has a negative connotation. These guys are going through a lot right now. So thank you to...
Strip down.
Thanks to HT and his lovely bride, Kristen, for opening up their home once again so we can record this show that matters so much to you guys out there.
Yes, it does.
It's for you guys.
For the people.
We got Frannie O on this week.
Hello, Fran.
Hi.
What's up? Frannie listens every week. And we got to talking.
She's a female Hoagie.
She's a female Hoagie.
I am.
And she expressed it. I'm like, yeah, we got to have it on. She's got a lot going on with her businesses and her life. So explain to me.
Frannie, can I offer you a Zen before we get into this?
Yeah, that's like I think.
I am intrigued, but I don't know.
You know what?
It might make me puke.
This
don't know.
will.
Okay,
The 9 milligram will.
Yeah.
6 milligram
6
won't.
might not.
What's
And
the lowest dose?
3.
3 are.
What's that?
We try to like really accommodate our guests. We've got a variety. You brought your own drinks,
Yes.
like the Briarcliff legend you are.
Yeah.
Of course.
But we've got a variety of drinks in the fridge for anyone's tastes.
Cocaine,
and I think
Percocet.
Amazing host.
I can run to the car and grab some Adderall,
You can grab Adderall.
whatever you need.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we should offer 3 milligram Zenners too. I'm not interested in them, but just off to the side.
You should have options for
If somebody wants to pop one in, just in the spirit of the show.
Well, I started like this week doing 2.
We need a
at time.
sponsorship.
So 9 milligram,
Ooh.
9.
Wow.
Because I wasn't
2
feeling them
nines?
anymore, and I was popping them in. I'm like, woo, like right away, like I felt like just, like very alert.
Yeah,
It's like Adderall Light.
it's performance enhancing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
like,
not an addiction thing. It's oh, do you want to perform at your
say
best?
I was playing for the Phillies again, I'd be popped for PEDs
Oh,
with
of
these.
course.
Yeah, so there's something in these. So
What's the difference between that brand and the Zins?
These are more rugged. These are for more outdoorsman
Oh,
type
okay.
type
They're for
guys.
Real.
Guys that are handy and shit.
these are more European.
These are more artsy. No,
These are more artsy. Yeah. His are more blue
as
collar.
far as I know, Fran, they come in 9 milligrams and these don't.
Okay.
So he's much more of a man. Than
Yeah,
I
and you
am.
know what? I wasn't like a big time smoker. Like I would have a cigarette every once in a while, but now I don't have a cigarette ever, but I do these all the time.
Yeah.
This should be called
So
Sin
stupid.
Time, dude. We don't talk anything about hoagies, but we
I
still
quit
we start.
smoking and I miss it so much.
Do you think about it?
I'll do it all the time.
These are
It's
great
so
because
bad.
they don't smell.
Oh,
No one
yeah, it's
knows when you have them in.
amazing. It's
fucking
amazing.
There's
perfect,
something
dude.
about the process of smoking a cigarette though that's kind of like romantic and enticing though. I still kind of like miss wanting one. I don't want
Yeah.
one anymore,
No,
and I kind of miss
totally.
that kind of
The
feeling when you
feeling, yeah.
when you first have your first beer.
looks
you know,
awesome.
Looks great. Looks
Yeah.
great.
It's super cool to be leaning up against a car having a heater.
Oh yeah.
I got dog hair on me and
totally.
shit. Dude, if you start
You got a
picking
new
nail,
dog.
you'll be here all
I'm
night.
just grabbing a big one.
He grooms me. He loves me.
Yeah. Hef's got a new dog.
Yeah, that's right.
You have
Bear.
any pets?
I do. I have 2 cats and I have a dog. Which
I dated
is,
a girl who had 5 cats. You know who she is?
I do.
Yeah. How's
Good
she doing?
friend of mine.
I can't. Well, we'll talk about that later. She's the best. She's
I
the
have a
best.
Swiss Mountain Dog. Do you know what that is?
Swiss. It's
So it's not a Bernese, it's a Swissy. So they look like Bernese, but they're short-haired.
Yeah.
He is 150 pounds. He
Whoa.
is a big baby. He's the best thing ever.
young or old.
Just turned 5. So still
So,
puppy-like.
Like when you were,
be
you
putting
should
them
know
down.
this. When you were ski patrol in Switzerland in Zurich,
Yeah.
the type of dogs that you dealt
Yes.
with, that type of dog
That
you dealt
guy,
with.
okay, yeah. We put them down on site. Yeah, that was just my brigade. We were just a little bit more crazy than the others. Yeah, and I love dogs. But
Love your
over
stories
there,
about serving in Europe.
Yeah, over there, like, you know.
No, please, let's all right, Frannie, let's talk about Sonny's, huh?
Yeah.
Line of clothing. What do we got?
So Sonny's Vintage is a vintage clothing store in Media. They opened up in July. It's a really cool spot. It's on State Street in Media. And it's just awesome. The owners, Dakota and Michelle, they're great people. And yeah, there's lots
How
of
do you
cool
know?
stuff. So Dakota is the person who runs the Philly Flea, the Philly Vintage Flea.
Okay.
So I met him through that.
Oh, Dakota's a man.
Yes.
Oh,
So artsy. I love them all.
Yeah.
Which is
yeah.
funny.
yeah.
He is not only a man, he's an Army Ranger and went to school with Tom DeVitro.
An
Went to
aggressive
Army
alpha
Ranger,
top.
Yeah.
No shit. So,
Army Ranger school. Originally from New York.
okay.
Met his
Ooh.
wife, moved down here, and yeah,
No shit.
Started the
Wow.
Frannie.
So, Sonny's is a media. Brightside, your Instagram page, is that your personal product through Sonny's? How does that work?
Exactly.
How does that
so
different?
Brightside Vintage is my own personal brand. I sell in Sonny's, and I also sell in 2 other stores in the city. So I'm at my house, which is in Queen Village, and also Moon and Arrow, which is in Queen Village as well.
Is that like South Philly?
It is.
Yeah,
So
Queen
it's
Village.
4th Street.
Okay.
So 4th Street used to be like Fabric Row, if
Mm-hmm.
you're familiar. And now
Like
it's
is.
like, of course.
Yeah.
But
Textiles,
now it's
primarily.
dubbed, totally. Now it's dubbed Vintage Row because there's like 5 vintage shops within like a 2-block radius. So
The flea market right there too.
Philly A's is, yes, it's like a couple streets over, but it is in the same vicinity, yeah.
Okay.
So what defines vintage? And talk to us about that
25
style
years?
a little bit.
So vintage is
That's classic.
technically considered anything that's 20 years or older.
Oh, okay.
So
It's close.
stuff from
So every T-shirt in my rotation.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anything like Y2K is considered vintage now, and it's
Wow.
actually really, really huge, which is crazy. But
No shit. It's all coming back. Do you
Yeah.
find are styles cyclical? Like, is it true what they say? Like, they do come back? Like, what
oh
was
my
kind
god,
of?
all the time,
Yeah.
all the time. So Y2K is having a big resurgence right now. And I think it really does work in like a 20-year cycle because I remember like being a kid in the 90s, like the 70s was huge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now it's like for the kids, the teenagers, the 20-year-olds, they want everything that's early 2000s.
No shit. Wow.
Dude, it's
It's
huge.
crazy that early 2000s is
I
vintage. I would think, okay,
know.
90s, I get that, but like
Yeah.
that's even older now.
Yeah.
That's like, okay, so like going to Bonner in the 90s, right? I am 28 years out, so it'd be like listening to music from 1960, like as your identity.
Yeah.
Like if I was just Motown guy, you know, like at Bonner, like if
loves
just
the
that was my
Temptations.
jam and I dressed like 4 tops and that's all I listened to. That's, I guess, like that would be a 90s head now. Somebody
If you're
listening to Stone
listening-
Temple Pilots and shit.
Totally.
Wow. So when did you get it? You've been into it forever. I mean, you always look like
man.
$1 million.
Like, yeah. So I've always really been into fashion, always thrifting, vintage from a really young age. And I feel like my love for vintage also coincided with my love for music
Yeah.
because growing up with older brothers, like they were listening to like Led Zeppelin and Jimi Hendrix. So I was listening to what they listened to because I
Right.
just wanted to be cool like them, right?
Yeah.
So that era really like stuck with me.
That's all.
So yeah. So anyway, like always from a young age, really into it, really just nostalgic for that. And then thrifting for myself, buying vintage just for like my personal.
Right.
And then around like pandemic time, I started selling online. I was like, oh, this is cool. I can make money doing this. So I'm going to keep doing this. And then as anything, it just snowballs and
And grew,
Yeah,
gained
got
some
bigger.
steam.
Yeah, started
Yeah.
doing markets. There's vintage markets in the city every weekend.
You said
Every
you
weekend.
said a few times the city, and that's what's cool about you bringing, a place in Delco like Sonny's. Did you find growing up, or even now, are there places around here? I remember Collingdale had a thrift store, but it'd be like somebody's like loose neck like
Yeah.
T-shirt.
So there's still
Were there cool
thrift-
spots or?
Yeah. So there's really not a lot of vintage shops in Delco. Sonny's is one of them. There's also Lunch Break Vintage in Swarthmore, which is an awesome little spot, and I encourage anyone to go shop there.
Yeah.
Sean, the owner, is a really cool guy. But yeah, as far as thrifting, I mean, there's the Salvation Army in Collingdale. I don't know if that's what you're talking about.
There was
Yeah.
the one that was
Yeah.
near the McDay Diner, but then there's one down by Darby. There always was one.
That's probably a Salvation Army.
Yeah, that's where it was. Yeah, that's where like Collingdale, Darby, and Sharon Hill all meet right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that
So
one.
right there. So
And you shopped there? That was a spot?
I was there
What-
today.
No shit. You were down in the
Yeah,
old country.
Oh, listen, it's really such an amazing thing when you find really good finds for so cheap. And it's getting harder now because thrift stores are pulling their good inventory. They have a list of stuff that, so when you donate something, you don't donate it and it goes to the store and it goes on the floor. So you donate something, it goes to a other site. They sift through it. They take
Yeah.
out all the good stuff,
Yep,
right?
yeah.
And then whatever's left over, they bring to the thrift stores. So when you are able to find something in the wild, like today, I went to the Salvation
In
Army.
the wild.
Yes.
I like it.
Because they do like half price days.
What prices are we talking? Like, I mean, it can't be too much. Half price has got to be next to nothing.
Well, it used to be.
Okay.
Thrifting used to be so good, but now like the thrift stores are hip to the game, so they raised all their prices. But you can still find some deals, but you really have to put in the work.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Like they know how to price things now.
Oh,
Like it just takes a second to look it up on your phone. Like I feel like I don't know much about
everybody
pawn
has
shops.
Google Lens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, like even a flea market.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're probably not going to find the old lady selling the vintage guitar for $100 because she just doesn't know. Like people are looking up everything before they're pricing it, so it's like you're not going to find that
so
crazy
tough
find
now.
anymore.
But
It's
people
so
older
tough.
than us, you always hear that story of like you said, like a thrift fair or something like that, and like somebody buys a guitar there and it ends up being worth $2,500.
Yeah,
like,
everyone knows now.
Everyone has a story about it, but that stopped. I didn't see that growing up.
Yeah.
So
I saw something recently where at a Salvation Army or something like that, someone found Larry Bird's real warm-up jacket from his rookie year.
Shit,
my
that
God.
green Celtics, man, that thing
Yes.
glowed.
It said Larry on the chest.
Oh, yeah.
And like the tag was the company that provided the Celtics. Like they looked into it. It was like,
Verified.
yeah.
Wow.
And people are like, how did this get through the cracks? Like and he bought it for like $8.
And that's the thing. Something always
Always falls through.
Always falls through.
And that's the fun, right?
That's
the
the
hunt.
fun part. So today I was at the Salvation Army and I'm sifting through the kids' shirts, and I come across it's a vintage 1982 The Who Invades America tour raglan T-shirt.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was
Whoa,
so sick.
no
it
shit.
was so sick. So yeah, so stuff like that you still can find, but it's so much harder.
Yeah.
It really truly is.
I remember we used to go all the time just looking for funny shirts. We were like late teens,
Like
early
a Debbie
20s.
Gibson shirt or something.
Like I had a golf shirt and it was like a medium. It was like, even when I was real skinny, it was so tight on me, and it just said Collingdale VFW pool team. Remember? I don't know if you remember that, the golf shirt I had?
Yeah,
Like
I
that was
remember
sick.
that now, yeah.
I don't know whatever happened to that, but I had a couple weird ones. Like there was a dentist office. It was like Dr. Yank, and it was a picture of a tooth that said, "I got yanked. I got
I've
yanked
seen
by
that too.
wank." Like
Yeah,
that was what I
yeah,
had.
yeah.
Like
I remember you wearing that.
I was pretty heavily into it.
Yeah,
Not like
dude,
you
it's
do,
so
but I would just look for
fun.
like the
Yeah.
most
So
ghetto,
fun.
Right.
weird type shirts that someone just threw out.
How do you get your stuff into a store? Is it cold calling? Like, do you create a relationship with them and then kind of go from there, build a
Yeah, so it's definitely about building relationships. Just doing the markets in the city, you meet a ton of other vintage dealers. You meet,
So there's a community of you guys.
there's a community of us.
Okay, yeah, it's like
There's a secret handshake and everything, but no, but yeah, it's just, and I think that's any business. I mean, I'm sure it's the same with like the music business. It's about building relationships, talking to people, letting people know what you do. With like, hey, this is what I do. If you're ever, looking for something or you know someone, and it's all word of mouth,
right.
really.
And it sounds cliche, but it's true. Like 9 out of 10 people aren't even hearing you, but one person hears you, and then that grows. And you do that enough, and that builds to 30 people. And and then you don't even probably think about it like that, but you just kind of, it's a passion. So you've had conversations about it, and you do that enough, and then the phone calls come to you. Like you don't have to, to kind of go searching or leaving your card or anything like that. You've built up enough of a repertoire, like what do they call that? Like a Rolodex of names. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's been really cool. And like you said, like I just kind of put my head down and worked hard and just kept at it. And the doors started to open, which is cool. But it's funny because it did start just as a hobby, like something I'm just doing on the side for fun. And then it just snowballed. And I'm like, I'm having so much fun doing this. It's my passion. I want to keep doing it. So it's like, it's hard to say no to things,
Yeah.
So
Most of your stuff online?
I do have, I sell online. I sell like third party sell, so Depop or eBay. I'm working on my website now. I've been looking for a storefront, which is so hard because
What's your area? What area do you think?
it has to be a high traffic area.
Yeah,
So the city's number one, obviously.
Right.
there was a spot in Manayunk that I found. I was super, super excited about it. And then I was going to go check it out. I talked to the realtor. She's like, yeah, come this day. I'm like, awesome. This is going to be perfect. Like,
Right.
you know, and messages me that morning. Oh, someone already put an application for it. So it really, like, they go like that. They go
fast.
so fast. So it's like, you can't even hesitate. You just have to kind of just do it.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
the process.
Yeah, so it wasn't meant to be. I'm sure something else will show up.
Will
but
pop up.
What's your greatest find? Do you have
man.
one, or could you name a couple?
That's
Like, have
That
you
Who
come
shirt's
across that diamond in
today.
the rough?
Like that's Who
the
shirt
Who
today is pretty
shirt
fucking
was
cool.
really cool.
Yeah.
Finding vintage band tees is always fun for me. Finding vintage designer, so like I found Prada, Christian Dior, Givenchy. Finding stuff like that's really cool. I had this one fun buy that was, so I will vend my town's community day just because it's easy. I don't make a lot of money, but I get to talk to people. And like I said, it's all about word of mouth.
Which is valuable in itself.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So I was doing my town's community day. I was vending, and this guy comes up. He's like, sees that I'm selling vintage, and he's like, oh, like I have a bunch of vintage clothing and stuff. And this guy, he knows what it is. You know, he's like, wasn't going to give it to me for free, but he's like, why don't you come check it out? Ends up living literally down the street from me. Like I walked to his house.
That's cool.
He brings out a trash bag full of vintage t-shirts. And I start going through them. Vintage Nirvana, vintage Naughty by Nature, vintage Judas Priest, vintage The Cure, like all Britney Spears, Ministry, like all these crazy band tees from the 90s.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
No.
So he set a price, which was more than reasonable, extremely reasonable compared to what these, especially the Nirvana one.
Yeah, what will go for?
I was like, sold. So that was like 20 really, really good vintage band tees in one buy. I was like, yes, this is awesome.
That's fun.
Dude, it was so sick. And it was like right before my first Philly Vintage Flea. So I got to bring all these shirts to the flea, and they all sold out, and it was
that's cool.
Awesome.
Now, you say you got to have an eye for it. Also, what if the shirt's like super worn and stuff? It obviously isn't the same value. Do you look at that? No, it is. Even if it's, loose or maybe even some tears in it, like, does it lose the value, or is that even cooler?
So sometimes it's cooler.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends what type of distressed it is. Like, if it's super ripped up, maybe not so
or
much,
worn,
but
overwashed.
like, some stains, some paint stains or whatever, like, like threadbare, like that stuff actually is pretty cool. I mean, if you're going to wear an old t-shirt, you want it to look old, right?
Yeah.
And especially nowadays, so many brands are putting out like remaking old band tees. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can get a Snoop Dogg t-shirt that's like
brand new. At fucking Kohl's or whatever.
Exactly.
So I get it. So it's probably cooler that it's actually lived in, and you're like,
Totally
this is original.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't like the Aaliyah shirt that you just bought at Kohl's.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
they have Aaliyah
I
shirts.
want like an Aaliyah shirt before the plane.
They didn't have one in my size, dude. Well, I don't think these Aaliyah shirts showing her after the plane.
No, but I wanted it.
I think we all want
I wanted
Aaliyah
it
before
in
the
the
plane
stores
on our
before
shirt.
the plane. Yeah,
Oh.
for the true Aaliyah fans, not the Aaliyah thing.
exactly.
After, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like me and a few girls. Like we were.
I wanted to buy the Aaliyah shirt at Kohl's. They just didn't have my size.
Dude, Aaliyah is fucking amazing, dude. Her music was
love-
so
oh my
like
gosh.
ahead of its time. Was it Missy Elliott, the producer, right?
Timberland.
Timberland.
But like Missy Elliott was like a mastermind too. Like they all their shit, like, going off topic, but like that shit, the Missy, the Timberland from like
So
the 90s, still sounds like it's from the future.
Yeah.
They could come out tomorrow and you'd be like, whoa.
It's like robotic.
Even the music videos, like they were so futuristic.
Oh, Missy
and
had the
cool.
best,
Oh my
yeah.
God, Aaliyah, 1 in a Million is still one of my favorite songs.
yeah.
Like,
But when she died, like, she was on fire too. She had More Than a Woman. We Need a Resolution. Like that
Rock the
album.
Boat.
Rock the Boat was the video where.
Baby girl
Yeah.
and the band for DBA. Boom boom. Boom 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 boom.
Oh, yep.
If I let you
Yeah.
go.
And then
So
More Than a Woman.
Yeah.
More than
Dude, she was on top, man.
Be more than a lover.
Speaking, related to that, R. Kelly just was in the news. He did something stupid. Or maybe no, he's back in Gen Pop or something.
Oh.
But he did.
What's our official stance on him? We side with him?
I mean, he released
Do you side? Do you side with him?
I have a thing where if you have 10 hits or above, I side with you. Like Puff, I think he's below that. So no, he's a fucking asshole.
He's got more than 10 hits, man.
Well, hits that I like, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah. So
you
yeah,
side,
I'm the judge. Yeah.
You side with R. Kelly, though.
Yeah. I side.
Just say.
Remix Ignition's fucking.
I was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
so I picked my kids
Yeah.
up on Friday after school, and I was like, it's the freaking weekend, baby. Want to have some fun? I was like, I gotta play you this song, and then I was like, oh, actually, I should.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I stopped playing that at my gigs for like a while.
Yeah.
You played that song so good.
Thanks,
too.
thanks.
Mix to Ignition.
And I was like, fucking rules.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna throw it back
I mean, you
in.
didn't stop playing.
Doesn't say that I'm
we
cool
don't
with
stop playing
rape and
Michael
shit.
Jackson, right? I mean, like.
Well, Michael Jackson's
Well,
never
Michael
been.
Jackson didn't do anything.
True, that's right.
He didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
I can
you're
say
right.
that Hoagie Time we side with Michael Jackson.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I didn't stop siding with him, but like, I didn't know if he did anything. Like, I guess I'm not up on that story.
Yeah, well,
That was all hearsay.
You got to hit the book. All hearsay.
All hearsay.
Corey Feldman says it's plain out. Corey Feldman says it plain out.
And he's all there.
Dude, he's all there, man. He's like Michael never did anything. Michael's a good guy. The media just had it out for him.
Corey Feldman, he looks great. He looks like he
Dude, I'm a fan.
he thrift shops.
Yeah.
You know, like
He has that awful band and whatever, but like, and I used to laugh at him. I still laugh at him. But at this point, I'm like, you know what, man? You've been doing this long enough and you're still trying. I like it.
yeah,
Right.
I like
he
it.
didn't give up.
And there's something about being so authentically true to
Yes.
yourself.
Yourself.
You don't care what anyone thinks about you. You're just
Yeah.
doing your own thing.
It's the Michael Jackson shit that he does, and but like that, he loved Michael Jackson, but like that's his style.
Yeah.
I'm on board with it at this
And he
point.
believe, yeah, as
I don't
long
think
as
he's
you believe,
great,
as long as
but
you
I'm
believe
watching
it,
him. I'm like,
yeah.
all right, man,
He
get it.
believes in what his thing is, and yeah, you got
He
to
sold me over time. I'm in, dude. I'm in now.
Like his look, and you know, we've talked before about like going to like how some people can thrift shop and they look cool. They find like a cool bomber
Yeah.
jacket and it's real tight. I'm noticing now like baggy's back a little bit. Like, you know,
So-
like at least with women, like, you know, like baggier pants. Like, you know, it's not all like, you know, it's the tighter the better, which is great for guys like us.
Yeah,
we can start
I've
wearing
always been
oversized
more of a
again,
relaxed
yeah.
fit man myself.
I can't wait till a long teaser back. But is that happening or?
Yeah, so I mean, baggy's kind of been back, and it's almost shifting back to a skinny style, sort of. Like with the progression of Y2K, then what's the next thing? The 2010s.
Yeah.
So that's like the skinny jeans, the
Right.
you know, stuff like that. But honestly, I mean, wear what you want.
Yeah.
Like vintage is vintage. Everything always is a cycle. It comes back around.
Mm-hmm.
So I think just finding your own personal style and wearing what's true to what you like it's what's key. Like trends come and go, and especially now with fast fashion, the trend cycle is so incredibly
What's fast fashion? Oh, just that.
Yeah, what is that?
The turnover is quick.
So fast fashion is any sort of clothing that is mass produced very fastly. So think of Shein. Are you familiar with Shein?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
Shein, H&M, Zara,
Mm-hmm.
all these brands mass produce fast fashion,
Mm-hmm.
and it leads to overconsumption because you can walk into a store or you can go online on Shein and order 15 items for $30.
Mm-hmm. And if you're like a mother with a bunch of like 4 young girls, you're going to buy what's easy and what you can get in bulk or
Totally.
something, you know.
And you have all these influencers on TikTok and Instagram, like, look at my Shein haul, and they're you know showing you 50 items that they just purchased from Shein for $50. It's
Yeah.
insane. So it's part of why I'm really into vintage and buying secondhand, because it's obviously more sustainable. It's better for the environment. But I don't think people really think about these things when they are buying clothes. Like, when you go buy a shirt or something, what are the 2 main factors that you look for?
High price and exclusivity.
Exactly.
The 2 things we do. I would say fits right, comfort.
Okay.
You know, if it looks good, you know, everybody's got different body types, so, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Serious answer to your question. I don't like just something that looks okay. I don't have a clear idea of what my style is.
Yeah.
I really don't. I don't like. I get a button-down shirt. I want to make sure it doesn't look like a tablecloth.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's checked or maybe it's plaid, but it doesn't look like a tablecloth. Like that's my main thing.
Yeah.
And that it fits okay.
Yeah. So
you know?
something that's comfortable, fits, maybe the right price point.
Price. Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like a lot of people don't know where their clothes come from and where they end up. So right now, there is enough clothing in the world to dress the next 6 generations of people. So just think of it
Wow,
that
never
way.
even thought about that.
Yeah, so that's how crazy fast fashion is. A lot like Shein, all the factories in China, they are able to produce these clothes so fast. So say if there's a clothing trend that pops up. One day, some influencers like, I don't know, bows are huge now. Everything has to have a bow on it.
Yeah.
Within less than a week, Shein can mass produce that and have it out to consumers.
And respond to that
demand.
Turnover.
that meme or whatever, like meme fashion kind of.
Exactly. So like take for instance back in the day in the 90s or whatever, early 2000s, there was 4 seasons: fall, spring, summer.
Now there's
winter.
just winter and summer.
No, now they're 54. Like 54 seasons. They're
Oh, yeah. Really?
It's crazy.
Oh, so there's like a different thing. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So just a new line every week.
Whatever is trending, they can have produced. The
Yeah.
turnover rate is literally less than a week. It stays.
Speaking of like seasons, which is funny, do you remember like when we were growing up, like windbreakers in the spring, you actually had like a specific jacket for that time in between the
Value City.
yeah, windbreakers. Like that, everybody had a windbreaker. Like now I don't think there is like a light coat,
Yeah.
anymore. You're either wearing
I know
like
when my
something
kids go to school, it's like if it's cold, it's not like they have a
It's a
spring
hoodie
jacket.
sweatshirt or something.
It's a hoodie,
Yeah.
or they'll go to school in the coat and like just have it over their shoulder.
Yeah.
Then when it's warm enough, it's just they just go in the t-shirt. And if it's a little bit chilly in the morning, they know it's going to warm up anyway.
Yeah, I had a North Carolina windbreaker.
I had a Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're a big Favre guy.
What was your first starter jacket?
Green Bay Packers.
San Diego Chargers.
Why?
They were my team outside the Eagles.
Really?
They were my I liked.
Who was the big players then?
For them, it was Junior Seau.
Oh, okay.
Stan Humphries was the quarterback. Got a Stan Humphries jersey, and that's because no one you wanted to have a rare one.
Yes.
And Natron Means was the running back. Natron Means business.
Yes.
But really, they went to the Super Bowl one year and they got smoked like 55-10 against the 49ers.
Yeah, my first starter was Packers. Why? It was on sale at Value City. And I kind of went through the mental checklist of who already had teams. Because you kind of had your team.
Yeah.
Everyone had Notre Dame, but like you kind of wanted your own team.
Yeah.
And I was Green Bay Packers. Favre wasn't even in at that point. It was still
must have been before.
Mikowski or Magic.
I'm a lot younger than you, so.
Yeah, it was the guy
don't
before
know.
Brett Favre. But nobody had staked claim to the Packers. So I was Packers, and my
Nice.
NBA team was Supersonics.
Ooh,
Nice.
good one.
Let me guess, you had a Charlotte Hornets.
You would think so.
I would have guessed that too.
All the
No.
girls love that color.
I really prided myself into having something that no one else different. But now that you mention it, I guess it wasn't that different because it was a Notre Dame.
Yeah.
But because I went to Notre Dame, so Academy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
yeah.
Say, I didn't
So
know.
I was like,
Remember when the chalk line came out? Like that jacket actually had like really nice graphics. It was like the satin jacket.
The Famation?
With like a wraparound graphic.
the Famation chalk lines with the Randall Cunningham. Remember?
Maybe.
So it
like
was
a picture of him, like
Yes.
yeah.
I remember Matt Buchanan came to school and he had the new chalk line on, and it was like, this is 1992.
Yeah, they were sick.
So like they just started making like some really like nice advancements in what they could do.
Yeah.
It wasn't just sew a patch on something. Now it was like graphic, like satin.
Yeah.
I don't want to take time to look it up now, but like it was like breathtaking looking,
Yeah.
and it was like, whoa. Like, look at this sick jacket he
Was
has.
it the eagle? Was it like
It was
a
like the Notre
realistic
Dame
eagle?
guy, but it was
Oh, I
oversized,
thought
and
you
it
were
kind of
talking
was
about
around.
and it
Yeah,
kind of
I
wrapped
remember that.
around, but it was
Oh, okay.
satin,
Yeah.
and the graphic was so like laser sharp and just so bright and vibrant. It looked like, because back then, like you couldn't even print out a photo, like anything that looked nice on a printer. It was all pixelated and shit.
Right.
This was like, whoa, like this
Yeah.
is a real, like this looks like it's popping off the jacket. How nice it looks, and it's not a patch. It was like new technology.
It's always cool to see a starter jacket today. And when you see one out, you're like, yes, that's like almost, it's instantly the coolest.
And you mentioned like the Hornets, how everyone had that.
Mm-hmm.
It was almost like they just discovered the color teal, right? Do you
Teal
remember?
was huge in
and the
the
San
90s.
Jose Sharks came out too,
Oh,
and that was
yeah.
teal. And like I think the Rockies or the Marlins,
Yeah, the
the
Marlins.
Marlins had teal too, and everyone was like, "Ooh, that's teal." I really feel like that color was just kind
Teal
of
was
discovered,
huge in the
and
90s.
they were just working it into everything because it was like the cutting edge new
Yeah.
color.
Yeah, I had a Logo 7 jacket. I don't know if you remember the.
Oh, yeah.
They were like
Yeah,
the
they're
starter,
great.
and they came right after that. But then
That was the discount version. I had Logo 7 shit. Too.
maybe,
Yeah.
but at one point it
They
was
go
like the
for a
new
lot
one.
of money now.
Yeah, do they really?
Any
Man.
of the vintage Eagles stuff is insane.
Chalk line.
The chalk lines are like
Starter.
$500, $600.
Really?
Jesus
vintage,
Christ,
yeah.
man.
I mean, I like that's crazy, but I can see that. You see somebody walking in public with like an Eagles old school starter on, pullover or whatever, I'm stopping them. Like and I'm
yeah,
going,
yeah,
dude,
that's
that's sick.
Yeah.
Like it has wow factor.
Yeah,
Totally, absolutely.
Now, would I spend that money on that? I wouldn't.
yeah.
But like the excitement it just brings the general public to see somebody walking around at that, like
Yeah.
you can kind of see how it's expensive.
That's the thing too. For me, it's all about the nostalgic factor. Like for me, the '90s, anything that has to do with the '90s that reminds me of my childhood, I instantly am
Gravitated
just drawn,
towards it.
I'm drawn to it, and something like that. Maybe I wouldn't pay $500, but if it was my one Eagles jacket that I'm going to wear every season,
Yeah.
then I'd rather have that one Eagles jacket for $500 than
A bunch of stuff.
A bunch of
yeah.
stuff
Yeah,
that I'm
I
not-
wouldn't
That doesn't
pay.
mean anything.
I wouldn't pay that for it. But if I find it in a bin in the attic or something and it still fits,
Yeah.
I'm over the
Oh, yeah.
moon.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna beat it into the ground, rocking it everywhere.
totally.
That's what I'm doing with the Sonny's hat. I wear it every day, and I'm trying to get it so beat up looking that this starts to fade.
Yeah.
And then a little rip around here. Remember, that was
That's
a big,
true vintage
big
style.
style at Bonner
Oh
was
my
the
gosh, the
game
red-
hats.
Bare,
Those game
bare
hats.
thread, right? Is that how it's threadbare?
Threadbare.
Threadbare, yeah, and it would be ripped
I'm learning
here,
terminology.
you know, and then just that look. So I'm going for it. If I wear it every day for a year, I'm not going to cut my hair, so I'm going to need a hat.
It looks great, by the way.
Thank
it looks
you.
long and full. It looks awesome.
Oh, thanks. I'm trying.
It looks nice.
It's got like a year and a half. So if I go 2 years, maybe I'll be able to.
It's been going a year and a half.
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
nice. It's kind of like curling in the back too.
I
A little bit of a ducktail.
I play a lot of hockey.
You look like a hockey bro.
I play a lot of ice hockey now.
You play the puck.
I got
huh?
good
You play
really.
puck?
I got good really fast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What else is new?
Seriously,
You've always taken to things really quickly.
Yeah. So yeah, I just pass the puck around, try to get the puck in the back of the net.
Hey.
You know,
So fashion.
what's the big deal for you as far as like fashion, like the price point or look? I'm going to turn the question back. What's
Oh.
your
Like we're selling.
like you said to us? No, for
Oh, when I buy
when
stuff.
you buy,
Oh, okay.
like, are you looking for a deal or are you looking like for a fit?
I'm looking for
I guess it's
Quality.
Yeah.
really, and that's another thing with fast fashion. The quality is shit. It's all synthetic. You know.
What do you mean
fibers.
synthetic? Like not cotton or
Yeah,
what is
so no
synthetic?
natural fibers. It's like like nylon, rayon, polyester blends.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much plastic. It's plastic
Yeah.
now. So anything that's a natural fiber, cotton, linen, silks, wool, things that are going to hold value and stay well put together over time.
Yeah, not break. You know,
is
that's the
definitely a
problem
big
with some of
factor.
these like when you start like a business or like website or something like, for example, like a podcast. And then you get the internet people to make the shirts for you. As soon as you buy those shirts, they're like, the quality's bad. You wash it a few times. It's not
Yeah.
even like they
It's
don't
so-
hold up.
Like when we make our own shirts, we'll do it this way, but we kind of took it like an easy way. But like if somebody's making a shirt for their event or their business or something like that, like I can't stress enough. You have to get high quality, because if you get a high quality shirt made, I'm going to be wearing it for years.
Yeah.
If the shirt is bullshit, then like I'll probably get a couple months out of it, but then it'll fit weird or like it'll sag or like the graphic will fade.
Yeah.
But like the Bashio shirts back in the day, they were nice and you could wear them for 5 years.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
still, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I
Like
think I still wear two
Like-
of
I
them.
have one somewhere. I can't find it.
The
but
brown.
I
I
do
like
have
the
one.
brown one with the blue
Oh,
writing. That was
a good one.
That was
I
the good
have
one.
the red. You remember you
The red
guys
one,
made
yeah.
girls tank tops?
yeah.
So it was the red tank top with the baby blue. Was it Lacosta?
It was Acosta.
It was
it
the-
No, or maybe the Springfield.
It was the Springfield
one,
Inn.
yeah.
The
It was,
graphic on the front.
graphic was the
Yes.
venue itself.
Yeah,
Yes.
the
I
bug
have that
folk on the top.
somewhere.
Yeah, that one was cool. That one was awesome. Because the girls had the tee, like the girl tee,
Yeah.
and the guys had the red or blue. I forget. Did Joey
But
Lawn
but
make
that's-
them? Joey Lawn got them done.
That rings a bell.
Yeah, he got
but
them
like
done.
you have to get quality.
Totally.
Like when that matters so much, because I have a business or whatever, and I make shirts, and you guys get them or whatever. If it's a quality shirt, you're wearing it more often. You're wearing it longer.
Yeah.
Like nothing bothers me more than a cheap T-shirt that I want to wear, but it just was cheaply made.
My
and I
pet
just
peeve,
can't.
my pet peeve is like a T-shirt that is like the sleeves are too long, or like the bad collars are horrible. Bad collars are my biggest pet peeve. I need
You
something.
can't walk back a bad collar.
No, it's done. The shirt's done after that. And then I like a too long. I don't like too long.
I was going to
either.
say some shirts are very, very long.
Yeah.
Like guy shirts, like the whatever when you order, like you said, for an event. Like sometimes they're super long for some reason.
I don't. That's not my torso.
Sometimes if I'm like when I'm shopping at Kohl's and I'm looking for like a button down or whatever, in order for it to fit me right around, sometimes it's too long, and I got to walk that line of like not. I don't want to look like I'm wearing a muumuu or a tablecloth.
Yeah, I got a weird body too. Something's got to be really special to like fit me right.
Franny, do you have
Like, I don't know what special means, but it's got to be like
We do.
Okay, yeah, it's few and far between. Because I'm larger in certain areas and smaller in certain areas, and I'm sure everybody is.
Yeah.
Nobody
yeah,
looks.
Nobody. Yeah.
You know, nobody is.
But it'd be a tightrope walk to wear to rock something that looks good.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah, so it's kind of like you got to find like I can't just go and pick anything out and it looks good. So when I find something, then I wear it for years.
Our weight fluctuates, and when you're low, probably like me, it's so easy to wear something.
Oh, yeah.
And you wear a shirt, and it might be a little bit tight, but you're not like you don't have a back gut hanging out or.
I have 3 different sets of clothing, like skinny me, like kind of like normal, and then big me.
Yeah,
And like, and
I
I
feel
just
like we all
and I
do,
have
yeah.
the most of my clothes are skinny me, just sitting there waiting for it to come back.
Dude, I have 2
And I
drawers
can't
that are
throw it
loaded
out
with
'cause
shit I
it's
can't
going to
wear.
happen soon.
Yeah.
You know, and then the years go by. I'm like, dude, I love that shirt. Like, I can't even wear that like open, like with a. That's what
You can get your clothes tailored too, and I feel like that's what a lot of men
Oh.
where you kind of miss the mark.
I was just going to ask you,
Yeah.
do you have, with your fashion expertise, tips like this,
totally.
or do's and don'ts? You know, whatever. Please go.
Well,
But this is exactly what I wanted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, definitely. Listen, it's going to cost you whatever to get your clothes tailored, but the difference between wearing something that's ill-fitting and something that fits your body type right is it's going to make such a difference. You're going to feel better, you're going to look better, obviously, and you're just going to be more confident. So, definitely I think everyone should get their clothes tailored. A t-shirt maybe you're not going to get tailored, but like other stuff,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess just finding what you really like, you know.
Where do you go for something like that? Like a dry cleaner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Seamstress, dry cleaner, whatever.
And you don't break the bank doing that.
Not
Couple
real,
bucks,
no,
you
and
know,
it's
yeah.
totally worth it.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's so worth it to have your clothes fit well.
Yeah. How much clothes do you have at your house right now? Like, do you have a room full with everything you're buying and selling?
Oh
like
God,
a basement?
Luckily, I used to. Or my house was filled with clothes, but so we own a business. We sell industrial supplies, NBC products.
Yes,
We're
yep.
located in Prospect Park in the industrial park, right by the train station. If you know where the Prospect Park train station is, we're like in that industrial park right there.
There's a mechanic back there too, right?
Yes, yeah. And
If you said it, I would know it.
Choice Linens.
I don't know the linen shop.
Okay.
If you said
But
the
it-
mechanic shop,
do
I
you
I
would
know
know
the
where
mechanic
Marty
shop
McGee's
too.
is?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's like across from Marty McGee's.
Yeah, in
You
the
go-
back area.
Yeah.
By the
Oh,
train.
I'm
right by
thinking
the
of a different
train.
place. I get it now.
Okay.
There is a auto body shop.
I understand
there.
now.
Yeah. So we have a big warehouse and offices in that industrial park. So I took over one of our offices, and all my inventory is there now. Thank God, because it just
Yeah.
makes life so much better.
That's great.
Yeah.
And it's easier to get organized for my markets and stuff like that. So
Do you have something coming up? Or is there something coming up soon? Do you have like a...
So I do have a couple events coming up. March 29th is the Philly Vintage Flea, and that is at the Greater Philadelphia Expo Center in Oaks, PA.
Okay.
It's
422.
huge. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, huge.
You can stop by the Trap Tavern while you're out there.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Or maybe Arnold's Fun Center.
Oh, Arnold's. I love
Take a
Arnold's.
day. Make a day of it. Make a
Hey.
day. Grab your significant
For the whole
other.
family.
Listen, the Philly Vintage Flea is huge. Maybe about like 7,000 people come through it. There's over 100 vendors.
Wow.
Everyone specializing in different things. Whatever you are looking for, you will find there. It is the biggest event in Philadelphia. It is huge. There are vendors that come from all over the tri-state, but also Virginia, Ohio, all different places to come vend at this event. It is very well organized. It's very well put together, and it's an incredible day. So if you're a vintage head or you're looking for something specific, I encourage you to come to this event.
How do you get a spot there? Is there an organization that kind of takes,
So Dakota is the person that owns Sunny. He also is the one that started the flea, which started back during the pandemic. It was like 6 dudes vending in a gym parking lot, and it grew and grew and grew, and now it's this huge event. So him and, he has helpers and workers too that they run the flea. But so you apply to vend, and they take whoever they want to take. But
do they like pop-up dressing rooms at something like that? I mean, I'm guessing it's outdoor. What if you want to try something on?
No, it's indoor.
Oh, it's indoor.
It's at the Oaks Convention Center or whatever it's
got
called.
you.
Yeah.
Where they have the gun show that I present at each year.
Yeah. That room, Mike, you're familiar with that room?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So there are kind of closet, or just kind of walk-in rooms, or is that not like a vintage thing, or is that more like a department store thing? Okay, so you kind of buy, you look, you buy. So there's not people aren't trying shit on.
I mean, you can. I mean, I let people try stuff.
Is it like taking leftovers at a restaurant? Like it's like a little trashy, but we do it.
Listen,
it's like try it on, dude. Beggars can't be choosers. Figure it out at home.
I had a girlfriend once, and we went and got like steak dinner someplace, and I got
ketchup on the steak.
No, I don't do. I'm not that like juvenile, but
did you cut your meat before you?
Yes. Well, I did that too.
She does listen.
Yeah.
See, I told you.
But I took what I didn't eat home, and I got like I'm like, can I get this wrapped up? And I had a little container or whatever. She's like, that's like the trashiest thing I ever seen. I'm like, what?
Not at all.
I'm like, what? I'm
not
like,
at all.
Yeah. So I didn't know that was a thing. I was like, I didn't eat half of my steak, and there's like mashed potatoes and there's green beans. Like this is a whole nother meal here. I didn't know if that was a thing. So that's not a thing.
I'm always taking leftovers.
Awesome. Okay.
Always.
No.
So
and if you didn't take anything home, she'd probably be like, "Oh, like you're just gonna waste that? You're so wasteful."
Either way,
either way,
she was obviously irritated with me.
Either way, the conversation didn't go great.
Reason to be mad at you.
Yeah. Either way, like she was irritated, probably walking in.
She was looking for something. Either way, she was upset.
She didn't like the cut of my
jib.
jib.
To voice it.
Yeah. Okay, good. So it's not like that at a flea market where like you wouldn't.
But what I do want to know about the flea market expo. So we talked about like vintage band shirts and stuff.
Yeah.
For somebody like me that doesn't know what to expect there, like if somebody wanted to check it out, what are the things that you would find there? It's not just band T-shirts, right?
Oh
so let's go into that. I have no idea what it would be.
So there's lots of different people that specialize in different things. So you have the true vintage heads, and they're pretty much 1920s to 70s is what they specialize in. There's
like
people
the Titanic kind of stuff,
and they're looking for like original stuff and like kind of like designers and like more.
Not necessarily designer, but the pieces from that time period.
Okay.
And there are people who just do vintage band tees. Like this one guy has this huge, incredible Grateful Dead collection. Then there's people who specialize in just sports, like vintage sports stuff.
Michael Jordan, like rare kind of like
absolutely.
Clothing or memorabilia or both.
So at this event, it's mainly clothing. Some vendors will have some other memorabilia sort of stuff, but for the most part, you're getting clothing.
I just thought, bringing up sports, my favorite piece of clothing was the I believe it's even predates the 90s. I think it's late 80s. The sweatpants of the football team with like dolphins written down the one leg.
Oh yeah.
Yes. That's my.
I think that was starter too, wasn't it?
That was starter, I believe too. Yeah, but like one leg had like dolphins or eagles down the side.
Yeah,
I can still picture Mr. DeFerrio in those.
And then on the other side was the emblem, like the logo, like of the bird or the dolphin.
Yeah.
So you can find all that shit.
All that stuff. Women's wear. Me personally, I will have a huge collection of 1940s to Y2K vintage designer pieces, accessories, handbags, shoes.
Do you get into hats? Is that a part of it too, or is that a whole nother?
Oh no! Oh, there will be plenty of hats
of that too.
Yeah.
Because I've seen like awesome Jeff caps at places like that, and like Confederate. Confederate style hats. The old gray hat and stuff like that. There's a place on South Street that I used to get my Jeff caps at that would have that. They'd have the Union cap and the Confederate cap, and like obviously I wear Confederate because I'm originally from South Carolina, and I
thought you had 20 minutes ago you were from Ireland.
Before that,
Jesus Christ!
Well, yesterday was St. Patrick's Day, but yeah, like my family's from South Carolina, so we're directly related to Robert E. Lee. I don't know if you know General Lee.
Are you about to go into the Confederacy as your culture type
I'm
thing?
just saying, like, you know,
What are you saying, pal?
we're proud people.
Okay.
Yeah, we're proud
I think
people.
you read between the lines at home.
But but they have those caps and stuff. So I wondered if hats were considered clothing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And like I said, there's so many different niche little things that people are into that you'll be able to find there. And I think it's just cool, like, to go look around.
Yeah,
and
do
see
something.
This, even if you don't buy
Yes.
something.
Have an experience.
Just have an experience. And
Get out of the
you
house
will-
and see something new.
Yeah, yeah. And
You'll find
see
something you like.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And you'll see something, you're like, oh my God, I had that when I was a kid. Or, oh my God, I remember this.
Yeah.
Like, that sort of nostalgic feeling always makes me so happy.
Is that an all-day event?
So it's 12 to 5. Early bird is 10 to 12, but the early bird tickets are completely sold out. So
Where do you get tickets?
So if you go on Philly Vintage Flea Instagram, there will be a link in the bio to buy tickets, or you can get them at the door. They're like $10 at the door or something. But
Okay.
it's a great day. It's always a lot of fun. And
We should add this.
oh, that's awesome!
Oh.
Can I sell that? Is that from the bar?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's
Double
so cool.
zero.
Here,
1980s.
look at that. The
90s.
yellow.
That's either 78 to 85.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I was gonna say that looks 80s.
Like if I saw that, I'd be like, I have to have it.
Yeah.
You know,
Don't put a
especially-
black light on it, but it looks cool.
Exactly. Like, and especially something like that means something to you, right?
Somebody would pick that up immediately. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, especially somebody from Delco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might buy it off you before we part ways.
Look at that.
Dude.
These are cool.
Speaking of the Notre Dame.
Yeah.
There's your old
there you
jacket,
go.
Fran.
The Fighting Irish of O'Hagan's Tavern.
Yeah, my Uncle Rick.
Ricky
The only bar
O'Donnell.
in Collingdale he wasn't allowed in.
I thought he was
O'Hagan's.
also flagged from ETs.
ET's was the only bar he was allowed in.
Oh.
Yeah, ET's.
I'm not going to say anything bad about Big
But
Rick.
Uncle
Love
Rick,
Big Rick.
my uncle, like in the 80s or not early 90s, him and Tony Hand, who was also a legendary Collingdale tough guy, they locked themselves in the bathroom together and they were friends and nobody could leave until whoever the person standing left.
Oh shit.
And they beat the hell out of each other, blood
It's
all
not
over.
a big bathroom either.
No,
They
it
locked
was-
themselves in it
and
just to
they were
go.
two like
Nowhere
bears
to
of a
run.
man, yeah. And I found this out like later in life, but I remember like he was always over my uncle's house. Like they were certainly friends. Like after,
Just,
Sometimes
just for
you
the
just gotta
love of
fight
the
it
game.
out.
Yeah, they were
They just wanted to knuckle up just for the
knuckle
fucking
up,
love of
and
the
whoever's
game.
the baddest will
Amazing.
walk out of here. I don't know who got the
Just
best
for
of each other,
sport,
but
dude.
you know, yeah, for sport,
Man, that's rugged.
That's
Yeah.
manly stuff.
yeah, it
That
is.
really is.
I don't have that in me. I'm like, no, he's your uncle. I'm like, yeah, but everything makes me cry.
I'm like, I was just fighting here, dude, not even big enough to fight. Pussy.
Yeah, I've been in like 3 fights, and like each time, like one time I beat up Chris Mitchell as a kid, and
Shout out Chris
he
Mitchell.
started bleeding, and I immediately started crying when he started
Yeah.
bleeding, and I was just like, I'm sorry, and then we hugged for like 45 minutes. And all of our friends were like, this fucking sucks. This is the worst fight ever. People came from school.
Imagine
like,
being like 12 minutes into that hug and knowing there's still another 30 minutes to come. Like, what the fuck is this?
everyone
Oh
thought the
my
hug was going to
gosh.
stop, and we were just so blown away and upset with each other. Like, why? How
You guys
did
are
it come
parishioners,
to this?
dude. You don't need
How
that.
to come to this? And ever since, we've been inseparable.
Yeah.
Shout out, Mitch. I know Shayna listens. Shayna and Mags. I just saw them yesterday.
Aw,
yeah,
I miss them.
yeah. I told them you'd be on. They were like, "Oh, nice."
Oh yay.
Yeah, they. If they knew the story, but a couple guys were at the fight, and they're just like, dude, they walked home, and Mitch and I stayed there in an embrace.
I mean, dude, a 40-minute hug. Yeah, you're not really going to hold the crowd that long, dude.
I know that's such a good build up. Like I talk shit all day.
I remember my brother fought Keith Doherty behind.
Keith Doherty.
Fran got
That was
so
my
you got
grade.
so excited.
I
Yeah.
haven't heard that name
I haven't
in
heard
so
that name in
long.
a
They
while.
fought out
Yeah.
back of Harris, and there was just a few of us just watching, like a shitty like Nintendo game. How there's always just the dudes in the background, like the smokes, just catching the smoke, watching. That was definitely me. There's a few of us, and then a motorcycle pulls up. It's your dad. It's
Breaking it
Joe
up?
Barker breaking it up. The hell are you guys doing? You guys are friends. You guys are friends. What is this? You guys should be ashamed of yourselves, the older guys, letting this happen.
And you guys put the head down then?
Oh, we all did. We all did, dude. The fight was over. Sorry, Mr. Barkley. We all went home.
Oh Oh my gosh.
He was right. We were wrong.
I'll never forget, and I still tell my kids this story to this day because they go to public school, so they don't know what it was like growing up in the 90s going to Catholic school. Like, they have it so easy. I remember in first grade, Sister Mary. Do you remember
Sister Mary, guitar player.
Yeah, she played the guitar in the
church.
hallway. Yeah,
yeah, in church too.
Sing hallelujah to the Lord.
She was rough.
She had a nasty side.
she
She did. A lot of those nuns did.
They did.
They had a little bit of suppressed something going on.
Absolutely. So we were in first grade. So we're like 6 years old. And I don't know if your brother Tom, if he was like goofing off or something.
That's Tom.
That's
Tom, all right.
Or know how like on the desk, like underneath the desk, you'd keep your books and your...
Yeah, that shelf.
You always had to keep it clean. It always had to be tidy. And sometimes she would do like checks to make sure everyone's stuff was nice and neat.
You had your ruler, pencil case, a couple books.
Yes.
All right.
So I don't know if it was him goofing off or his desk was a mess, but I remember her. She picked up his desk, dumped all the stuff out of it, and then chucked it across the room. And I was mortified. I swear to God. It was the scariest thing I've ever seen as a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
I was like, my desk will never be a mess. And I will never do anything to cross this line.
And your clothes have been perfect ever since. So, yeah, Sister Mary, she's scared to
Poor
Jesus.
kid's growing up in a rough household, just wants to maybe have some fun in school, maybe keep his desk a little untidy.
But a lady representing the Lord and and how to be righteous.
Pulling a flip out dad move.
Yeah, flipped out because her medication was probably wasn't right, or she just was too scared to be gay.
Yeah.
Like that's what it was.
They need to just be able to be gay now.
Yeah. Well, remember Sister Eileen and Sister Dolores? Sister Dolores was like a you were a year younger than me, St. Joe. She was 7th grade. She was like a skinny nun, which made her the hot nun. And then Sister Eileen was like a guitar playing.
She was like the Sister Act kind of young nun.
Yeah.
Vibe.
Yeah, and she kind of looked like her too. The one with the sheepish voice.
Yes.
And Sister Eileen was a little bit more of like the bully and played guitar, but they had a relationship and left.
Oh,
yeah,
good for them.
Yeah, great. Yeah, and after
Awesome.
after 8th grade, Sister Eileen and Sister Dolores weren't, and they had a relationship. I don't know if they're together still.
It's not something I want to picture.
No, yeah,
good for them.
Yeah, good for them. Be what makes you happy.
Now I'm picturing it.
What do you think? What are you thinking? Okay, yeah.
I have one more vintage thing. Grab the deflated football real quick.
He's giving away the house here.
Yeah, look at this hat. Speaking of which,
wow.
look at this, dude.
That's
No
cool.
way this fits my head.
Not
I
even
had
close.
in football I had to have a special helmet.
Looks like shit,
It's
but
like the white trash.
Shirt
It's like the white trash Hall of Fame if I went in.
I love it.
That's amazing.
Dude.
Give us some more events you're going to, and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So let me
yeah, thanks so much.
Oh my God, thank you guys so
Fran,
much
this is-
for
It's
having
Frannie
me and letting me-
Whiteside now, right? I don't want to.
It is Whiteside.
Okay,
Yeah.
Frannie
You're still
Whiteside,
married.
Yeah.
Good.
aka
I love
Frannie
him.
Orpiza,
Yes.
the lovely sister of Frannie O, who's been our guest multiple times.
Yes.
Love the Orpizas.
And I think
We need to
Sammy
get-
is in Seattle right now with Joey.
Oh, the fight's
yeah.
coming up.
Next weekend, I believe.
Joe Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
Joe Piper's fighting
This-
Israel, the last style bender out of Sanya.
We were talking to Sam about this. Like, this is
Crazy.
it. This is the fight
huge.
that defines him.
Yes.
This is like if he was made it to UFC or if it became Joe Pfeiffer, who we know he can
Seeing
be.
Pfeiffer like back before UFC, like when he was in like South Philly, because Sam was telling me about it. So we would go to the fights. It's almost like, oh wow, you're playing like a UFC game, and you're like, oh sweet, Pfeiffer's available as a fighter. Let's fight him against Adesanya. Like it seems like a video game.
It seems so crazy.
It's crazy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
Pfeiffer's fighting fucking Izzy,
Yeah.
legend.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. And it could go either way. The temperature online is people think Pfeiffer is going to do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, people. Well, I mean, I would say 70-30. There's people think the other way, but people are like, Adesanya's probably on his way out. He's still dangerous though. But Pfeiffer, I mean, I
Yeah,
just can't
he's-
wait.
yeah,
It's such a good matchup, but
I'm
it's
so
very
excited
surreal.
It's
for it.
1939.
Yeah, we're gonna talk vintage. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Yale beat Prospect Park for the championship.
Oh.
1939.
Wow.
My grandfather. I don't know how to preserve it. I don't know how to preserve it.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Keep it. I mean, that's
No,
the
keep it.
I mean,
It's
that's the first thing in preserving. Just make sure you don't throw it out. I'm sure so many things get thrown out that people have no
Well,
idea.
that'll never leave there because there's a
1939 dudes were playing with this.
Wild.
That's almost
Throwing this
100
quarter
years ago.
mile.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I would bring up like the 40s and 50s, and that to me was like 50 years ago. But no, that's like 80 now.
Collingdale 26, Prospect Park 0, 1939, does it say?
correct.
1939, y'all.
All defense in that game. All defense.
Powerhouse
That's amazing.
defense.
And you're
3 years later, my grandfather's jumping in on D-Day.
I was just about to say, and these boys were off to
Wow.
war like right after,
Isn't that
like a
crazy
couple,
to
like
think
a
about that?
year after this game. Yeah.
Wow.
Because they're 17 in high
I
school.
offered that to Collingdale in the former regime, and they didn't want it.
Their losses are win.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
It's going back.
Yeah.
Franny, you mentioned 2 things coming up, right? And,
Oh,
and then we talked about the expo, and then what else?
yes. I'm sorry. So then
Don't be
That
sorry.
is
Just check
March
my notes.
29th, so that's coming up in like a week.
So Sunday, March 29th, next weekend, 12 to 5, Philly Vintage Flea. You can get tickets on the Philly Vintage Flea Instagram, and that's at the Greater Philadelphia Expo Center in Oaks, PA.
Nice.
And then Saturday, April 25th, I have the AP Vintage Market. And
Academy Park? Yes.
Yes.
Woo, woo.
Knights
Exactly.
jerseys from all the greatest
All the-
eras
What's AP stand
of
for?
AP
So that
football.
is-
Archbishop Prendergast.
No.
Okay.
Good try.
Yeah.
Asbury Park. So Asbury Park
The boss.
Vintage Market
Oh.
at the Stone Pony.
At the Stone Pony.
Whoa.
At the Stone Pony. I
That is
did.
cool.
So they had their first one in September, which I vended at with one of my good friends, and it was amazing. It
Shout out
was-
Franny's good friend.
Shout out Shelby.
Shelby. Drink your juice, Shelby.
So they are running it back. So April 25th, Stone Pony, Asbury Park,
That's
New
awesome.
Jersey, and you can get those tickets. AP Vintage Market on Instagram.
Okay.
Actually, no, it's free. You don't need tickets. I'm sorry. I lied.
For that
Nice.
one,
Just
okay.
roll
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
Yo,
just roll on
Asbury
up.
Park, I heard, is incredible for
Dude.
style and like rebirth. I hear the town is just fucking buzzing right now.
It was
Because it was a dead shore town for a while that just like was decrepit and like crime and snuck in or whatever. I think Bruce had a lot to do with kind of pumping in some money, and but I hear it's like an artist kind of.
It's really
enclave.
cool. It's hip. There's a lot of vintage stores popping up in that area. That market I did in, I think, forget if it was September, October when I did it, but it was the best market I ever did. The people showed up from New York, all over. It was truly a beautiful day. It was amazing. So that's a really, really good one.
And
the
April-
Stone Pony, I mean, come on.
Yeah,
It's so
man.
iconic.
I mean, you're talking Bruce, you're talking Bon Jovi,
Southside Johnny.
Southside Johnny,
yeah.
and that's on a Saturday.
It is Saturday, April 25th.
These are they're fun days, just days, you go away and you do something that you didn't think was on the plate. So many people think like, the only options are we go to a game or we watch TV or something. There's other things going on.
Yeah, totally.
And we try to talk about on this. So if you're listening to Fran and you're like, that sounds kind of cool, pop out of your comfort zone for a day. And check it out.
Take a
like
ride.
we say
Yeah.
so much, and you'll surprise yourself, and it'll just open so many doors. It's important to get out and just not do the same thing
Absolutely.
over
Test
and over
yourself.
again.
Yeah.
Test yourself. Get out of your comfort zone. Not that that's like a weird thing to do at all. Like you might already love the vintage
Yeah.
stuff, but if this episode turned you onto it, check it out. You'll have a good time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
And-
so many people they don't even think about where they get their clothes and kind of put the time into it, and then wonder why they don't like what they're wearing, or like what I don't have anything that makes me feel confident, or you take a day kind of and look, and maybe you'll find something cool.
Yeah, and
you know?
absolutely. And like I said, between these markets, I'm sure I'll be doing stuff in the city, pop-ups and stuff like that. But there's always something in the city going on. There's always a vintage market.
What's the
There's
hot spot? Like South Philly,
Fishtown.
Fishtown, yeah.
Fishtown is huge. I used to do markets out front of Johnny Brenda's.
Oh yeah, I used to live right on the corner.
Oh,
yeah, I
really?
lived
Okay.
right by the L bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, so right under the L, that's Front Street. Yeah, so
Okay.
I lived 2 blocks from the L bar, so
Yeah.
I'd walk down the street. Johnny Brenna's right there, so that's popping right now. It's
Well,
still
so they're not doing the Johnny Brenda's markets anymore, which I'm so upset about because that street corner is insane. The foot traffic. I did one market. It was like raining and I still killed it. Like people are just out and about in Fishtown.
Yeah.
They're just always doing something. So Fishtown's a good area for markets. Queen Village, like I said, all those vintage stores right there. Ace Outpost, which is a coffee shop / vintage store. They do like First Friday vintage night markets. So that's always a fun thing to do if you're looking for something different to do on a Friday night. Like pop down the city, go do a vintage market, hit the restaurant or bar, you know.
Yeah.
So
they always seem to have like a band playing on the corner or something. Like they kind of there's something going on there.
Yeah.
All right, great. March 29th.
So
April 25th,
are your socials always like
we're going to plug them too. We're going to have them written on
one more event that's already in the books, but like I said, if you follow me on Instagram, it's Brightside_Vintage, and I will be adding new events and you can follow along and
that's Brightside_Vintage.
Yes.
We'll have that put to our link.
And then Sunday, May 31st. Are you familiar with 3 Potato 4 and Greatest Hits in Media?
I know Greatest Hits.
Okay, so Greatest Hits.
Great record store.
Awesome record store. Amazing. They are the same owners as 3 Potato 4. They own both of those places.
Sick.
So they are hosting a summer outpost market / event. It's a really, really fun time. I did the one they did last year, and it was just a fun, like, family-friendly event. They have pie eating contests. They have bands play.
Stuff for the kids.
Stuff for the kids. I'll be vending there. There'll be lots of different vendors, food, all the good stuff. So that is.
And I know there'll be 2 particular boys running around getting into mischief.
Oh, oh, yeah. So that's
Shout
Sunday,
out Hank
May
and Gus.
31st. Hank and Gus.
Hank and Gus are your sons?
Yeah.
Dude, killer name.
Oh, thank you. They're good boys.
They have a good time.
Yeah,
they know how to have a good time.
They
those kids.
do have to wear their headphones when we go to 39 North
Sure.
and Barcley's playing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you've got headphones for them.
They're not particularly into the music, but they like to run around and
They
bump.
love the vibe.
Yeah, the vibe.
Who doesn't love the vibe?
They're there for the vibe and the fashion.
Yeah.
So I tend to dress up when I'm at 39 North.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Fran, it was awesome having you on.
No, thank you guys so much.
Fran,
It was
thanks
such
so
a
much for
pleasure.
coming on. And guys,
Frannie,
please make sure you're
Whiteside.
checking out. Yeah, Frannie Whiteside. Make sure
And
you're
we'll
checking
post
out
your links to everything.
Thank you.
your socials. Brightside_Vintage
Yep.
on Instagram, right?
Yes.
Cool. Guys, girls that listen to us, go check out our girl Frannie.
Both?
Check out both. All. It's for all.
Yeah.
Go check her out at these upcoming events and get your vintage on.